from KYMA News 11.
Welcome back, everybody. We begin with one of the greatest racing events in all of sports. NASCAR legend Jimmy Johnson talks about racing in Sunday's Indianapolis 500 right here on NBC.
America's greatest motor race, the Indianapolis 500, Sunday, May 24th, 1981.
I can remember watching the Indy 500 on the couch with my dad and my grandfather. I can feel it. I can see his face in my mind right now. Kind of planted that seed in my mind that maybe I could race IndyCar someday. That was everything. That was the mecca of racing. My career took a different turn and I ended up in NASCAR.
Jimmy Johnson wins his 7th NASCAR Sprint Cup championship. Congratulations, Jimmy.
Thank you so much. I really thought at 26 I would be entering the Indianapolis 500, and I'm just 20 years late at 46. To be here at the end of my career and having so much fun and having a shot to race in the Indy 500 certainly takes me back to those younger years as a kid. I can only imagine what it will feel like standing on the grid as a competitor. The excitement, all the nerves running through my veins on race day.
This is, and always will be, the greatest spectacle in racing.
I think it's a dream come true. Definitely saw myself playing in college basketball. I mean, ever since I started playing basketball, I've always wanted to play at the highest level I can play, and I think I definitely reached a goal.
Moving on to some letter of intent signing news. One of the stars of Gila Ridge boys basketball has made his collegiate destination official. Hawks guard Peyton Smith is taking his talents to Ottawa University in Surprise, Arizona. Earlier this week, Hawks Athletics held an official LOI signing ceremony in his honor. Amongst family, friends, teammates, coaches, and school administration, Smith credits the tutelage of former Hawks boys basketball coach Joe Daly for teaching solid work ethic with a fighting spirit on and off the court. Now, out of all the schools to choose from, Smith explains what sold him to sign on the dotted line with Ottawa.
I went to a few open gyms, just some workouts with colleges, and they definitely seemed like they want me the most. It was one of the nicer campuses I went to, and I mean, the coaches are very nice, very welcoming. I mean, I was going there talking to players, and they all seemed to like me. It was just like the perfect place.
Smith plans on making an instant impact with the Ottawa Spirit program by immediately competing for a starting spot at the guard position. Academically, he will be majoring in engineering. We also wish Peyton the very best with his bright future.
It feels great. Like only a couple people in Kofa did this before, so I don't know. Just like a different experience.
Meanwhile, a Kofa track and field student athlete is making a rare accomplishment for a king. Eddie Garcia has proven himself as a shot put and discus thrower for the Crimson and White. Earlier this week, he becomes one of the first kings in school history to advance to the collegiate level competing in these track and field events. Kofa Athletics recently held the letter of intent signing ceremony for Garcia, where he officially signed on with Paradise Valley Community College, a place where he hopes his shot put and discus skills will eventually blossom to the 4-year level. Despite his limited experience in track and field, Garcia explains what he's gleaned at Kofa and how he believes that's going to pay big dividends at the JUCO level.
What I learned mostly here is that winning isn't everything. It's about like putting all the work and dedication to the process, to the goal you want to achieve, and it just taught me like a bunch of life skills of never giving up and everything. Well, I've only been doing track for around like 3 years now, but I've been putting a lot of hard work and dedication to it, but it feels great to see the outcome that I wanted.
Academically, Garcia plans on majoring in fire science with the goal to one day become a firefighter. We also wish you the very best with your bright future ahead. And finally, KYMA's Cole Johnson and Scott Gross on the call for Chattanooga State and Florida Southwestern for the fight to get into the final 3 of the Division National 1 tournament. Top 5, Tigers down 4, but Ashlyn Holland crushes this pitch for a 3-run jack, reducing the deficit to a single run. Chattanooga back in it. And then Maggie Smith, or Maggie Knight, I should say, is going to line this pitch, but Feline Poot picks it up out of the sky as the tall shortstop using her height advantage to make the play. Next batter, Bailey Haggard, gets Jaden Easel to swing and miss at her outside fastball. The strikeout gets the Bucks out of the top half. Tigers pitcher Olivia Smith trying to keep the deficit at 1 run. Bottom 5, she gets Laura Vigna to ground out to Taylor Penning, tossing the first for the routine out. With a runner on second and 2 out, Smith forces Palace Potter to get under this pitch for the deep flyout in left to close out the inning. It would be a defensive battle the rest of the way, but Florida Southwestern hold on to get the 7-6 win, advancing to the next elimination semifinal. And wouldn't you know it, as the dust settled, it now comes down to the National Division I championship game. Defending champ Florida Southwest has fought its way out of the elimination bracket to take on McLennan. The national title game will be at the PAC with the opening pitch at noon tomorrow. One final note, we want to congratulate all the graduates that walked the line tonight. A job well done. We wish you the very best with your future endeavors. We're all done with this local round of sports. Adam, back to you.